Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is February 10th, 2016, and today is Wednesday morning. So we're getting into the heart of the week. And looking at the economic calendar today, we've got three numbers coming out. First, a 11:30 GBP number, manufacturing production number, and that's a monthly number that comes out. And then at 5 p.m. South African time, we have a US dollar number coming out. Really, Fed Chairman Yellen will be testifying in front of Congress, so that should have some effect on the Dow Jones this afternoon. And then at 5:30 South African time, we have weekly crude oil numbers coming out. So altogether, it's been a funky week, and let's look at what's going on in the markets. EURUSD tapering off here and rallying right back to almost its high, trading now at 1286. Yesterday we were at 1200, 1250-ish level, and now we're just coming to this resistance level. I mean, if you guys got this long, I would put out some of my sales here and try to book some of my sales here. But it should be kind of interesting the way Yellen testifies today and see what comes out, and if we'll have some sort of a pullback in this EURUSD rally. The USD, as we said, has been getting much weaker against most of the currencies. Looking at the USD here, Japanese yen, a big correction from 125 to 114. And remember, we were only 3 years ago trading at 77 yen per dollar. So, you know, this correction has to happen, okay? There's not even a question. This was, you know, some sort of monetary ingeniousness by the government in order to inflate the value of the dollar, and now we see that there's a correction. Now the question is, you know, the US dollar is much pegged to the consumption of oil. So this correction that's currently happening may come to an end. We'll see some sort of resistance and some sort of rally. But we're still waiting for that rally, and it hasn't showed up. There hasn't been a moment where we've consolidated and we feel that we've, you know, firmed up in order to correct ourselves in order to take it higher. So, you know, altogether we're still in a sell here, but, you know, if we do consolidate down here at 114-ish level, maybe could challenge this 116, 117 level, you know, in the short term. Looking at the GBPUSD, also gotten much stronger, and then, you know, a little bit of a sell-off here, but we are at support, and we bounced off support, and now we're trading at 144. The next resistance I would say is 148, 145.94 would be my immediate resistance, but I think we could still get into the 148 level. Now this backtracks into gold. Looking at gold, we got much stronger. We're trading at 1189. We sold off a little bit from the past day, but altogether this thing is hot and strong. Got all the way to 1200 and a little bit of a resistance at 1200 in the roundup number, and we sold off about 10 points from it. So, you know, I still think gold's going to make a correction and maybe hit 1300 by year's end, as we did not break this 1000, and Fred did call that it would break this 1000, and we didn't. I was off by 100 points. I thought we would hit 950 and then bounce, but we hit 1050 and we bounced. So I still think we could hit this 1300 if we, you know, throughout the year, and maybe even by the summer, if the equity markets continue to sell off. Now looking at the equity markets, we're looking at the Dow here, and we're trading here at the Dow at 15,952. It would be a ideal position for the Dow to actually bounce here, but so far we've seen a lot of weakness in the Dow, and we've seen a lot of stocks really just get hammered. The oil stocks are getting hammered because of what's going on with the price of oil, and, you know, as we go into our 7-year cycle, we're heading into what looks like the beginning of a bear market, and obviously it will only look into recession in about 6 to 8 months from now. So, you know, this is something that, you know, you have to keep an eye on as corporate earnings are coming out. Apple is tapering off, Amazon, all the big names are really tapering off. Looking at oil here, oil not getting stronger, actually getting much weaker. We're trading at $28.47. We broke down this past week after trying to climb up above $34, $32, and then boom, right back to our lows at $28. Now, this may be a good point to actually buy this a little bit and get a little bit aggressive in oil as we hit this, perhaps this double bottom. But you know, whatever you do buy at these levels, just be cautionary that if we do break 28, there's no question that it could go to 25 or 24 or even 20 at this stage. I mean, this is ridiculous that we're talking about oil going to $20 a barrel. I mean, we haven't seen these levels since, you know, the year 2001, which is ridiculous thing that we've, you know, completely sold off in oil to this degree. So I would keep an eye on it. It might be a good place to actually start, you know, easing into a position on the bull side, and in order for it to go up. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.